everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a springy card. I figured I'm going to use some Mama Elephant Flower Friends. I'm also using the waffle flower postage die. This is the standard size, and I don't know if you're familiar, but they have a mini and they have a standard, and the one I'm using is the standard that fits on an A2 size card. So I figured I was going for the unconventional and just tried to see if one of my small stamps would fit on the postage die. Well, let's see. I guess we'll wing it together. So I got my waffle flower grit mat, and I'm going to put this down so that way I can put the stencil that goes along with this to mask off this area. So let's see, we'll be experimenting together. So I figured I'm going to test this out and just see what'll fit initially. I was thinking this like here, and then this little guy over here because he's kind of narrow. Maybe this little guy with the flowers over here. Maybe some of the flowers here. I was thinking the flowers maybe down here, even though it'll get cut off at least. It's almost like a little stamp. Maybe it goes better up here. And then this one down here with the little... Okay, and then we do have a sentiment that we can put. I was thinking just to put a sentiment, like, since this will be covering a lot of it, just maybe put it this way, just do a separate little sentiment on a paper, on a piece of cardstock that goes right there so it won't impede, or it could even go at the top. But I was thinking, let's see, the little bee could go up here, and then maybe a leaf over here that's kind of hidden off to the side. And another leaf maybe here, and then do the same thing down here. Okay, let's see. But I also want to, the reason why I have it on the grit mat is because I want to put, if I can keep these in the spot, but I want to put like a little yellow, soft little yellow aura around it so it kind of brings spring. So let me see if I can try and keep these in the same scenario so I remember where it was. And this one's off to the side. Okay, so more or less. So now I have my stencil. This is the stencil that came with it. It has a postage around it, but it also masks off the little circle areas. So what I'm going to do is get my yellow brush and then some going to be using lemonade ink from Simon Says Stamp, and that should be good. Let's see, let's do a little tester. There's a little cardstock here. Okay. Let's do a little tester. Okay, that's good, it's subtle. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit just on the edges. I want to just make it a little bright and colorful. And I'm trying just to stay on the edge of the postage. So like a little beam of light shows up on each of the little characters. I don't want to put too much, so I don't think I'm going to put any more ink. Just to use the residue from the brush. I think that's good enough. Okay. So we took care of that and put that off to the side. Now I'm going to take this out. But I was going to use my Misty. So now I'm thinking I might just use block. Because I also wanted to put this in my Misty, but I guess I could put it in my Misty. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to take this off. Let's move my grip mat because it gets pretty sticky. And let's remove this. Oh, I love the smell of the grip mat. I don't know if anybody else does that, but okay. So let's put this aside. And clean off my. We love the smell of polymer stamps, so I love the smell of this grip mat as well. Yes, call me a weirdo. But, okay, so I'm gonna let that dry. Put that aside. Okay, and I like how this came out. Let me put this in my Misty. Okay, now let me clean up my postage. I'm just going to use a little bit of alcohol. Let's see if I could use the same disregard. See if I could use the same baby wipe. It's just going to be white. So I'm going to get a paper towel. Okay, let's try the alcohol because it dries quicker. Okay. So I'm all over the place because I'm winging it today. Maybe I won't even edit the video out. Save me some time. Okay, so now I want to stamp this, but I also want to preserve the lines. Okay, so if I keep this like this and just put the magnet there, let's see how that goes. Okay, so now let's stamp. I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to put this one here. Little guy. This little guy's going to go down here. This little guy's going to go down here. It's, okay, yeah, it's moving, so I might have to put some tape. Get some washi tape here, just to keep it from moving around. Because I don't want to lose that. This guy here, so it kind of peeks at the edge. Right here. And then I'm going to forget my little bee. Did I lose my bee? Oh, there it is. Okay. My little bee can either go up here or down here, so it's with the flowers. Let's leave it with the. Oh no, because I'm going to put it up here because I want one for my sentiment. I'm wondering if one should go here, and then this one can go here. Okay, yeah, let's try that. Oh, let's see how it goes. Okay. I'm winging it, so let's get some ink. I'm going to use my Simon Says Stamp Intense Black ink. I'm going to see if I can Copic color these guys. That's the great thing about the Misty is if I don't get it right the first time, just re-stamp again. Stamp one more time. Actually, I think that's okay. Let me clean up my Misty, my stamps. Get this painted out of here. Washi. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Put these guys away real quick. That's pretty cool. I'm wondering if I just leave it black and white. I mean, black ink without coloring. And then maybe make the colors on the outside with the paper. So let's see. So I was thinking this could go here. I can gold emboss it. Okay, so let's get some card. Okay, so hold on, let me see if I try 5.5 and 4 1/4. Card base here. Okay, this is an A2 size, and I want to make it just slightly 4 by 5 1/4. Let's see how that is. Just to have it on black. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then this can go onto the card base like this. I like it, and this can get popped up. Okay, so this is my panel. Let me get a card base first. Okay, so I have 110-pound cardstock. I'm going to cut this in half. So it's 11, so it's going to be 5.5. It's good enough for that. Okay. Put this up to the side and get my scoreboard. And we're going to score this. A2 size cardstock. Get my Misty out of here. And it's horizontal. now this is going to go here with a little border at the edge. Let me get my glue stick adhesive. And then this is going to be popped up. Oh, my adhesive for that. I don't want it to seep through the little holes. I also wanted to give it some stability because otherwise it'll just cave in on the sides. Put a couple here. Some here. Corner. Let's see, one more there. Okay. So this is going to pop up. All this tape. Get this aligned with magnets. Okay, so get it aligned. There you go. It's popped up nicely. Now, as far as our sentiment, I'm going to use the sentiment here. I'm thinking I'm going to grab You Are Bloomin Wonderful, make it pop maybe with some gold. So let me I will need my Misty for this. I'll make sure I don't have. I'll get some Versamark. Okay, bring back my Misty. Cut this a little bit because I don't want to save some paper. Let's put this at the edge. Okay. So. Oh, let me powder it first. I always forget that. Okay, now we are going to press on it lightly because I don't want to smush it. There we go. Let's give it a little bit one more time, just in case. That's good. Wipey. This out. Get my embossing folder, embossing powder. Okay, I'm going to use my Brutus Monroe Gilded. I'm trying to use my quiet embossing powder. It won't be loud in your ears. This should be fine. I'll be in a mess. Okay, I think that's gonna be okay. Okay. Warm the I don't think this one's heating up very well. Sorry about that, guys. I'll try to silence it out when I edit the video, so it won't make too much noise. Okay, that was a lot better. Okay, so let's close out my embossing powder before it goes all over the place. Let me get my cutter. Let's see if we can cut this nicely. Nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get my paper towel, see if I can buff out that powder. Let's see how this looks. I like it. Very cool. Okay, and I'm wondering if I should pop this up. I'm going to pop it up a little bit because these are not too thick. I'll use the little remnants. Okay, love that. I'm going to try to clean up a little bit here. could have stamped like these little things over here. I don't want to do it now because I already did a, let's see, I could have stamped it over here. Like a little stamp over here. So it looks like a stamp, but I don't want to mess it up. But it still looks good. And then maybe for my next one. So it actually looks like a stamp. That's what I meant to do, but oh well. More ideas. Okay, so now I'm going to stamp my little stamp in the back there. And I think I'm going to get some little jewels. I don't know if these would be good. Let's put this stamp back. These are little dewdrops. I'm thinking gold would be nice. Hold on one second. Okay, I got some little sequins from Picket Fence Studios, and in here there's some gold. Oops, everything's flying all over the place. Some little gold sequins. Or even like these different colors. It makes it pop. There's gold. I really stink at trying to get the numbers, but I know it's an odd number that you put. Okay. Let's see how it looks with 5. Yeah, I think it gives it a pop of color. Maybe if I put one here, this one has 2, and this is a yellow. Okay. Let's get my glue. Make sure. Okay, hold on a second. Of course, it's gonna get stuck. Let's try this one. Oh goodness. This. it didn't want to stay. Nicely there. Stick it. I'm gonna stick it out there. Okay. Peeking out. Okay. I think that's good. I get some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, guys, I think that came out pretty cute considering. I usually don't put anything inside, but hopefully you can see it. And it says You're Bloomin' Wonderful. So anyway, I'm going to add an envelope to this. I have my stamp in the back, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking with me. Have a great day. Bye.